At the end of the week, you will be an entirely different person.
What happens in Thailand stays in Thailand.
Amen.
Amen.
No one wants, well, maybe they do. Coming up with this character who gets to say and believe these things was so much fun, like arguing with her daughter about why she wants to meditate. I just thought was hilarious. We had so much fun doing it. I think someone might want to kill Victoria because maybe she knows something about. No, she doesn't know anything about anything. She just wants to be massaged all day and go to the spa. She could be anywhere. She doesn't even have to be in Thailand. She doesn't even know where she is. All she cares about is her family and getting back home to her life. And, she does this kind of thing. They just have lots of money. She's spoiled rotten.
That is such a great question. So Chelsea is not your typical White Lotus guest. She doesn't know why she's there. She doesn't even know what the White Lotus Resort is. She's not a part of that world. She's there with her boyfriend Rick, who she is convinced is her soulmate, even though there's not much evidence of that, but she is convinced of it. Other than her own feelings, there's not much evidence. And she leads with her heart, and she's a very feeling person. She's an Aries, and she is obsessed with this Scorpio man, and she just wants him for whatever reason. It will all become clear. But I would say the reason why someone would want to kill Chelsea, do you know what? Only an absolute terrible cynic would want to kill Chelsea, because if they were killing Chelsea, they'd be killing optimism.
That's right, exactly.
And hope.
Yes.
And do you know what she is? Rick does say you're like a machine gun because she does yap. She speaks a lot.
I love that line, by the way.
And
she a fucking machine gun.
Yeah. She's a talker. She's a talker, and I can imagine minutes, but. Is that really crime enough to be killed?
No.
But some really, really, really grumpy person might want to kill her, to shut her up. To shut her up. Yeah.
Jaclyn is a famous Hollywood actress. She is on a girls' trip with her childhood best friends, and she's kind of grappling with herself. She has a few issues. She's quite famous, so somebody might want to kill her for that. She's really struggling to kind of keep her ego in check right now, and as the season sort of evolves or devolves, as it does in White Lotus land. And so somebody might want to just kind of put her in her place, so to speak.
Jaclyn just goes along with everything, which I think definitely lends itself to being murdered. I feel like if some guy was like, "You want to come hang out with me on the beach alone?" I'd be like, "Yeah."
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I know. It's funny because a lot of my outfit choices, I would always be like, I want to look as kidnappable as possible.
Yeah.
I want to look like I'm
a
just
milk
gonna be
carton
snatched.
girl.
Yeah, snatched up in the night. Like that's the look we're going for. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I feel like any of these characters are killable, honestly, murderable. That's just the nature of it could be anyone,
Yeah, it's true.
Just how he's written us all. Yeah.
Someone would murder her for her key card at the White Lotus because it opens up everything. And so I feel like they'd be like, give me that key card and I would have access to all of the places. So yeah.
That's really hard. Such a hard question. I don't know. I don't know. Why do they want to murder our character?
Well, Guy
Why
Talk.
Kai Talk?
I don't know. Well, Guy Talk is a security guard at the White Lotus. He's a very loving, friendly, happy-go-lucky guy who has a huge crush on Mook, who in the series he's known since he was young. I don't know why anyone would want to hurt this guy. Maybe they find him annoyingly soft. Maybe.
Annoyingly soft?
Like he needs to go. He's not manly enough.
Eliminate.
I don't know. That's a tough one.
That's a
Yeah.
Well, Mook, she's really, she's a nice girl. She's a island girl who's an employee at the White Lotus Hotel. And she's, I don't know, she's so kind and nice.
We're such nice people on that show. We like, I don't think anyone would want to murder us. Well.